Hello, everyone. Welcome to the JAWA podcast. This is season 9, episode 4. Today, I am here with Iron.
Hello.
And the man, the myth, the legend himself, Starkiller.
Yo.
Oh no.
Wait, I'm a myth?
Yes.
I mean, at this point, you've been retired for so long.
Yeah.
I guess to those new whippersnappers, no one knows me.
Whippersnapper? Man, you are old.
Oh, man. He sounds older than us. What is this?
Whippersnappers.
How long have you been retired for?
Let's see. Let me go find my page.
2015, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe 2015. Let me go find my page. I can read off my history.
Yeah, because now it should actually say the date you retired.
Yeah, 2015, and then I came back in January 2016,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
then you
retired
left
July 2016, and came back for a few months.
He teased us and then he left again.
The funniest thing that came out of the second retirement is, and what was it between? No, it was a year after that. In April, I got the Hall of Fame, I believe. Yeah, April 2016. Oh no. Oh yeah, April 2016. So I was still in the clan, and the funniest thing was I didn't even realize I got it until I got onto the forms after I retired. I'm pretty sure. Goes to show how much
What
I
are you
paid.
messaging me, Iron?
You'll see.
No, just no.
What did you say?
Link sent that to me.
What did you
He sent
send?
that to us.
Well,
I'll
tell
show
him. We'll tell him no. Only when I host podcasts, he likes to make himself a nuisance. Never when Nightwing hosts because he knows Nightwing won't even say a thing about it, but I will.
Okay.
Shout out to Link. Anyway.
Well, at least he's not in here blasting sounds.
Oh God.
We all know how those episodes end up. Nightwing dead.
Talking about the boulder.
I told Iron earlier. I was like, I wish Nightwing was in here. Then I'd have someone to break. I could easily.
Well, he did drag you in here.
Well,
I can break the.
who was it that finally broke me on the podcast?
I think it was me, wasn't it?
Was it you, or was it a combination
Yeah.
of you and Dragon that broke me?
Oh, might have been.
I don't know. It might have been you. I don't know. I think someone would remember if they listened to this who broke me.
Okay.
Very, very hard to break me on the podcast.
So I'm.
I
Sure.
should also mention to people right now that I am recording this episode in 2 different methods at the same time. The current way and a new way, so who knows which one's going to be used at this point.
So should give an update to what's been happening to me for all my followers.
They call me Starkiller.
Well,
No.
Shinny tends to always post the SK lurking thing every time I say something.
It's because that's all you are now, is a lurker.
Are you sure he's not stalking you?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
jeez.
my face looking at me, so.
Just picture at night, you look out your window and all you see is that face staring at you in the window.
Oh no.
Well, for any of those who like to read, recently I posted a new Introduce Yourself. If people have not seen that. I figured, well, it's been like 2 or 3 years since my last one. So, and my current thing is happening. I have like 4 different paragraphs. Well, one sentence. So yeah, For those that don't know, I moved into a new apartment recently. Way bigger. So,
What?
yeah, it's way bigger, like
Oh.
space-wise. There's a whole bunch of storage. If you can
Cleanse that
imagine.
mind of yours, Iron.
I'm sorry! I thought he said something bad!
So, I would say like we have 2 bedrooms, each with a closet. The master has like one of those sliding door closets, like the small kind of cruddy ones, but it still works. They have like our fancy clothes in it. But each one has another closet. Those closets, when I think of square footage, they almost, I would say, 8 by 3 feet.
You have a lot of closet space.
Yeah, it's nice. Plus, we have my brother's old entertainment system, which has a whole bunch of space on it. We have a whole huge couch now that almost acts like a bed. It's like so comfortable.
Nice.
I got a desk now, so that's why I've been on JKA more often than people on, because I don't have to go on my laptop and suffer a touchpad.
Oh, jeez.
I got an actual desktop now that I can sit at. That's been driving me crazy because I can't get Age of Empires 2 to work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just noticed something outside. The electric company's working on something. I hope the power doesn't go off during this.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I just peeked outside. I'm like, oh no.
Well, if we lose Dion and this recording just stops, like, really? You know what happened?
Well, to be fair, if
we'd lose the recording, wouldn't we?
Yeah, nobody would even hear this if it happened. There's no recovery. I don't even think Audacity can recover all of this.
Oh no.
I mean, it might be able to, but I don't.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
I don't think OBS. That's the other method we're doing. OBS can recover. I know Audacity probably can recover a portion.
Let's see what else has happened since I last went on. Oh, for those that did not see in Discord, my girlfriend from my last episode has now become my fiance. I had no, that's too personal. I won't share that.
Incoming soon.
What?
I have it in the introduce yourself. I put it in there. I guess I can say it. It's not that personal. I had a pyonormal cyst. If you don't, oh, what the hell is happening?
They're coming for Dion.
well, I'll just say this: if we used OBS recording, nobody will even hear the sirens this time. I think we use Audacity will.
But yeah, I had a pyonormal cyst. It's if you want to, if anyone listening, you can Google this if you want. You don't want to. Though. I had to get it cut open and drained. And I had like an open wound where it was. I had to get packed every day. Yeah, it sucks. It really does. When I had it, before I did anything with it, like I was putting hot compressions on it, it didn't hurt at all. After I did and it started like opening up and blistering, oh my god, I could not even sit.
Dang.
Yeah, it hurt. And then class-wise, I got one more semester left in college after this semester. I'm
Oh my
working
god, there's sirens outside my house too!
They crossed the ocean to come and get you.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I'm working my ass off with 2 independent studies. Almost. Oh, okay. That's not as bad as some words could be.
Hey, we don't need to censor that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have 2 independent studies, but technically I'm doing 3. My Foundations of Geometry professor is teaching the class almost like a graduate level course. So most of it, he's just jumping around in the book. He's following along in the book, but he's jumping around a lot. The rest of it's up to you to learn. So yeah,
I'm just gonna go from here to here to here. Everything in between those, you have to learn it on your own.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. He's pointing out important things. But yeah, that's how it went. So the midterm was fun to study for. But he was nice to us on the way team. He did it as a 2-day thing. You can take the test home with you. So
That's amazing.
but you couldn't write the answers and then submit them the next time you met. The way he did it was, the goal on the first day was to write no false statements to get 15 out of the 85 points.
Oh.
And the second day was your final submission, whatever you wanted to add. So you can submit whatever you did the first day, if you had good work, or you can just redo it all if you felt like you had cruddy work.
Oh, wow.
I redid everything. I had no false statements the first day, so.
Oh.
It just was all over the place, though. I was just writing down random things. Yeah.
You probably probably mention 2 things that happened, I think, today, basically. I'm not gonna include anything from a week ago or 2. It's just whatever happened today. It's really not much that really happened from last episode to now. But of course the ladder has been going on.
Yep.
We're still in round 1, I believe.
Yeah. I think it lasts until Monday.
And did Nightwing want this completely done by the end of this month, basically?
Yeah.
The 2 things that happened today is both Agent and Aya have entered retirement.
Yep.
After Aya has wanted this for a while. She finally gets to retire.
Yeah.
But Aya, you're not supposed to retire. Nightwing forbid you.
I think that was part of the problem.
Well, Nightwing traps a lot of people. You can't get out. You're not allowed to do many things.
Yeah, you and I are forbidden to retire.
Or else we'll be shanked.
Yeah.
Well, I was told the same thing, and look at me, I retired.
He hasn't gotten you
yet? But you were replaced.
I was replaced quite easily.
Damn, he's saying everyone's expendable.
Oh,
but no one can ever replace who I am.
Well, I mean, the podcast has been going downhill ever since.
Well, whoever updates the skin pack on the wiki download page forgot to. I can tell you that. It's still
what?
version. So right now we're submitting skins for version 39, right? The version on the download page for the skin pack is version 37.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
GG. GG.
Oh, because I was downloading it because I was
quick iron fix it.
I didn't have that.
I'm not gonna fix it.
I didn't have that Zoomy skin, and I said I downloaded the most recent one on the downloads page, and then I looked at it, wait a minute, this is version 37. We're submitting skins for version 39. Where's version 38?
Oh no!
So I messaged him on Discord. He knows now, but I don't think he's changed it yet. I don't think he's not going to change it because we're making a new one anyway. So.
Oh yeah, at this point, maybe we'll just keep it as is and then put the new one over it. Right now, as of right now, nobody download the skin pack off the wiki. Wait until 30 minutes out.
If you want it, you gotta go into JAWA. The updates and announcements, right?
Yeah, you gotta go search for it.
Yeah. Search for it.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, look for the actual topic.
Yeah, that fixed it though.
Well, I mean it is simple. You gotta go into search and type in skin.
Yeah.
I resubmitted mine. I just resubmit mine every time because I never remember if the ones in there or not.
Retired. Get out.
Yeah, that's what Nightwing told me.
But the same words. You're retired. Get out.
No, that you should make a retired ancient dust old skin pack.
Ancient dust.
Oh gosh.
He said we should just make an old ancient dust pack for the retired members. Or is that the bonus pack?
I think that's the bonus pack.
I posted a GIF of Scott from The Office saying, "Why are you the way that you are?"
Yeah.
It's still, you guys heard about the bridge that just collapsed a while ago?
In Florida?
Yeah, Florida.
Yep.
I just learned about it today.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it on my Facebook. I was just waiting for the episode to start.
I was
Miami Bridge.
You know, I usually go to CNN for this, but they're too busy talking about Trump. so I was like, okay, CNBC, you know, finances, and they're actually talking about it.
And his California visit to look at wall prototypes.
Oh no. He can stay out of California.
For those of you who know what the NFL is, not Link.
What is this NFL? Everyone that doesn't live in the US.
I'm sorry.
Why are we talking about sports now?
This is not a sports podcast.
Shut up. For those that have not heard, Wisconsin has lost one of the best wide receivers in the franchise. He lost Jordy Nelson. Traded him to the Cleveland Browns. I think that's where he went. I don't know.
Wait, he went to the Cleveland Browns, but don't the Cleveland Browns always lose?
I think I don't know if they traded him. I think they took a tight end from the Cleveland Browns for Jordy Nelson. I don't know how that went, or they just released him as a free agent.
We went from a JAWA podcast talking about what Starkiller is up to natural disasters and Trump, all the way to now we're a sports podcast.
We changed topics so fast.
Damn.
Well,
how is this possible?
About anything. This is a free country. We got the freedom of speech.
Well, to be fair, we're run by the UK.
Yep.
I don't know. Do they have freedom of speech there?
Unfortunately, they have freedom of speech in the UK also.
This is JAWA. You don't get freedom of speech in JAWA.
We tell you what you want, what you need to know, and what you should say.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Oh God. No.
Come on, it can't be a podcast episode without me singing once.
I just picture you hitting him over the head with a newspaper. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One thing's for sure, everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, this is a different podcast with Nightwing hosts." Yeah, this is what happens when you have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You just wing it. This is actual winging it.
You want to see winging it? Go to the 100 miles per hour episode.
I usually say I am the master of winging episodes.
Yeah.
Nightwing at least comes with some things. Well, not some things, like a good portion of things typed out. Me, I only came with 3 things typed out this time, and we're already done with those.
Well then.
Well then.
Should we message Nightwing to come in here?
No. He's not a part of this episode. Not to mention.
Or at least message him asking what we should talk about.
No. No, but he's on a break right now. Don't ask him anything.
Oh
no!
For Pete's sake!
There's your shout out. There you go, Link.
Oh no! Why does Link always get what he wants in the end? We should send Nightwing after him, shank him in the back alley.
Yeah. Oh god!
I just grabbed the switch just to do that.
He's so far away.
Where are you going? Move back towards the mic.
We're doing a podcast. Get back here.
So unprofessional.
Yeah, so I can move on whenever I want.
Yeah, but you still sound far away to us.
You know, people are gonna start complaining. Trucker sounds so soft. Yeah, but he's so far away. I can't like go right up to him or bring the microphone right up to his face.
Oh, yes.
Don't
That's too close.
Too close. Too much. Okay, anyways, let's get back on track with the actual JAWA topics.
What? Yeah, what topics? We're done already.
Well, let's see here. We got 2 retirements that just got
We
announced.
already mentioned those.
We didn't mention. No, we didn't.
You're rusty,
we did.
Starkiller. We did already.
No, did we mention? Oh, so we mentioned Aya and Agent's retirements?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Oh no.
Where am I, man?
I don't know. That's what we were wondering. You sounded far away.
Oh
Apparently.
no.
Oh god. And before this is the lowest viewed podcast in history.
Well, let's be honest. We've had worse episodes.
Very true. Very true.
It's
one
been
of
a
those
lot back in
times.
the ass.
There's nothing. We didn't talk about Toys R Us bankruptcy.
Why would we talk about that though?
Because now we're a financial podcast. We're a
Breaking-
business podcast.
Breaking news.
Oh god.
Toys R Us has announced bankruptcy.
Yeah, and they're closing all their
no.
stores now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from a JAWA podcast to a sports podcast. No. We went from a JAWA podcast to a life podcast to a sports podcast, and now we're a business podcast. What
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
are we?
And we were very briefly a political podcast.
Do you
We've
guys
lost our
ever-
identity.
Do you guys ever like hear of a restaurant that you've never heard of and you want to try it? By the time you want to get around to doing it, they're closing.
And now we're a food podcast.
I just had that happen to the Italian place right near me that delivers. They're closing. I'm like, no.
Oh, I was so close to breaking right there. Just dying. I'm already tearing up a bit though.
We got one more genre that we have not covered. Music podcast.
Oh,
Oh, no.
God. Where's
Oh,
Jazzy?
cue Starkiller.
Where's Jazzy?
Jazzy?
We need a musician in here
Yeah.
to start playing something.
This will be the title of the podcast. Many podcasts.
We've lost our identity.
There we go. That's the name of it. We've lost our identity. Oh gosh.
I don't even know where to go from here.
It just
Where do we go?
well, obviously it just goes downhill from here.
Yeah.
As you know, one person would used to say, it just goes downhill from here. You know, I mean,
Well-
we already hit rock bottom in one episode.
Yeah.
Being as we have 2 councils in here, let me ask the question: is there anything new coming up to the plan that can be talked about? I don't want anyone spoiling anything.
To my knowledge, no, actually.
Yeah, I know, right? Not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, other than the only thing,
Stuff we can't talk about.
the only changes that are really going on right now is just wiki stuff. Most of the things.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already edited pretty much every single page that everyone can look at.
Yep.
That's the top of the main wiki page. That's not, hidden in the search bar.
DM is now the wiki lord.
Well, Nightwing likes to keep saying that he is the wiki.
But we all know it's you.
Well, like I told him, then does that mean if he's Palpatine, then we're both gonna die in the end because I'm Darth Vader? I'm gonna be his downfall.
Oh no.
Does that does that make you Luke Skywalker, Iron?
Oh god.
and instead of shocking you, Nightwing's just gonna shank you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, This sounds more like a street mugging.
Oh no!
In the streets of the UK, Nightwing's mugging iron. he'd be like, welcome to the headquarters of JAWA, and he starts saying, give me your money.
Give me your money. Oh god.
You don't
I mean, he already does that.
He'll be like, you don't need a new computer. I need a new computer. Give me your money.
Jeez.
No. He needs money for Kentucky Fried Pork.
Fried pork.
Porg, he said.
Porg.
Oh,
Like,
I thought he said pork.
Jedi.
What is everyone's obsessions with porgs?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think most females just find them so adorable. It's just one of those things when it's adorable, so adorable, they just can't not think about it.
It's the best marketing campaign ever. Just make a new cute little species that we can sell
Yeah.
many things.
I was like the Ewoks.
They're not even close to as cool as Ewoks.
I mean, let's just be honest. The Ewoks took down the Empire in the end.
I know, right? Yeah.
I mean, merging Star
What
Wars.
do porgs do? They got eaten by Chewbacca.
We're merging Star Wars and finances together now.
And sports.
And sports.
Pork ball.
We're now a financial podcast for all Star Wars businesses.
Oh god.
Well, we really lost our identity.
Yep.
Don't even know any of the companies in Star Wars lore.
I got
I know a few. Zerka. I think that's one, isn't it?
I don't know.
Zerka,
That's what I
yeah.
asked.
No,
From like the old Republic era.
Yeah, Zerka. That's like the Sith-funded
Yeah.
corporation or whatever it
The
is.
exchange.
Yeah, the exchange. I got
That's all I
something.
know.
I got something to mention that it kind of goes between political but also financial.
Oh no.
We're now political financial podcast.
So I work, for those that don't know, I work at Menards. It's like a home improvement store. A while
I used to
back,
know
they were
that.
getting sued by two guys because they bought a 2x4 from Menards and it was not measured as 2x4. For any of those that know about how you buy wood from home improvement stores, it's in the nominal size. It's not the measured size. So the judge ruled and told them, one, look at the packaging on the wood. It tells you the exact size. And two, everyone knows that's the nominal size that it lists.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they are currently suing Home Depot. Same thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no.
Save big money at Menards.
What?
Isn't that the old
That's still a
jingle for it?
slogan. No, that's still
Oh,
a
okay.
slogan.
Because I used to live in the Midwest, and there was a
Yeah.
Menards near where I used to live.
I mean, if you were in a Menards when it closes, that's what you hear. The closing announcement is attention Menards guests will be closing in however much time there is. We hope you have enjoyed your shopping experience and will shop with us again soon. Bring all your product to the registers to check out, etc. When we'll open again, that's what we mentioned. And then the last thing that the announcer does is, and as always, save big money at Menards. That's how they always end it.
Oh god, the OBS recording was freaking out a bit.
Oh no.
For my mic. I was like, oh god, calm down.
There used to be a clan called OBS and Jedi too.
OBS. I don't know. I wasn't even around.
I think it was
until
Order of the Black Sun or something.
I wasn't even around back then when there were clans for JK2.
Yeah, I was.
Well, I was probably playing JK2 during that time, but I had it for the GameCube. I didn't have it for the computer.
Ah, okay.
And I was way too young. I would have been in a clan. I would have been like 8 or 9 or 10.
Jeez.
Well, I
You're
guess
too young.
I started playing Jedi Academy online when I was 9.
I started playing JKA and JK2 when I was 18.
On JKA, I would have been. When did I join the clan?
You don't know?
Probably 2014?
I don't know.
2013? I don't know.
I don't know. I only keep track of my own join dates.
I know, right?
Well, let's see here. Oh, here we go. 2011.
Oh, you were way off.
I would have been, what, 7 years ago? I would have been 15. 15, 14. 15. Yeah, it was after my birthday. So old.
And I was 18 in 2000. Oh, God, I'm old now. 2005. Jeez.
Oh,
Just a minute.
That's when I started playing.
Let's see. I started playing in 2003 when I was like 9. That means I was what, 11 when you started playing.
I still love my background that I taped up for myself.
I still remember my first clan in Jedi Academy. I got banned from it.
Oh no! You guys remember They Might Be Jedi, that clan? TMBJ?
No.
Oh, they had an amazing clan map. I tried out for them the first day I was on Jedi Knight 2, and I got denied immediately. Because they were skill-based and I knew nothing about the game.
My first clan I tried joining in JK was Jedi Phoenix, JP.
Sure.
I got denied the first time, and I believe second time. Third time I withdrew, and you can only apply 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Pearl was the one that dragged me.
Almost sounds close to the 2006 JAWA.
Pearl,
in that case, if you don't pass your trial, you get banned.
Pearl was the one that dragged me in the door. So you can thank her for me being here today.
Oh, thanks, Pearl. We really appreciate it.
Oh no, my mic's freaking out on the OBS again.
Oh no.
I don't understand why it does that.
Because it likes to freak you out.
I don't know, now it's fine.
Likes to scare you, wants to give you a heart attack.
well like it like I say something, then it goes down to nothing, but then after a while it just keeps transmitting for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm gonna end up using the Audacity recording at this point. I have to go check the other one after.
Do you guys play GTA 5? I know you do, Iron. But do you do,
on my PS4.
I used to.
Yeah, but for the PS4, we can play online.
No, I only have PC. I only have a PC.
But then I would have to play under my girlfriend's, a fiance's account, and I would be playing as a female. I'd be playing as a female.
Oh.
That's because the PS Plus is under her account, not mine.
Oh, okay.
I used to play, but after a while, when it was like, oh, all they care about is money, with the shark cards, when they release new content for GTA Online, it's all like higher than the last item.
That's the reason why I don't really play online that much, because like every time I join, it's like all these people that are like level 200 something.
Yeah.
And I'm only like level 10.
I think I'm level like 135. I've played a lot. I got high enough to have the minigun, and then I don't really play anymore now.
But the one thing I always notice every time I start the game, if I ended on Trevor as the character I was playing as, and I start it, he's always doing something that gets the cops on me right away.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. I love that.
Like the one time I just start the game and he's tossing someone off a bridge.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, Trevor? I just want to start the game without having to get chased by the cops already.
Yeah, and then you can't even switch to another character when the cops are
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, it reminds me when I'm like I'm using like Michael or Franklin, and I just switch to Trevor. Those he's on the highway running away from the cops. He has like a 3-star wanted level.
Yeah.
So like why you do this to me? I just wanted to go like do something real quick with you, but now I have to run away from the cops.
Oh, you should see that me and my fiance, we did all the looks, like the haircuts and everything. You gave Trevor like the really long hair, like the really long beard.
Yeah, that one's great.
The game glitched at one point though because we died, and like for a cutscene, it reset his hair and everything.
Huh.
But then when we played as him again, it was back to how he had it.
Instant hair.
Because sometimes in games, even though you can modify characters, they use still the base model in some things.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. If you're gonna allow people customization, at least have the customization carry over to every scene.
Because I think the cut scene was and I probably shouldn't say because it might spoil anyone who hasn't gotten there yet.
Oh, my display just went to sleep. What the heck?
But it's the part where you're doing something for that Michael Majano guy, Trevor and Michael, and then Trevor wants the money, so he ends up kidnapping his wife.
Oh,
and Michael's freaking out. And during that scene, that his hair reset.
Oh, nice.
Like every single time I play, Michael's clothes never change. Like it's still such like a fancy style that we gave for him. But it's every time that we play, it's Trevor and Franklin's clothes are like Franklin's like in his shorts and tank top, and Trevor's like in his old like cruddy, dirty clothes, and then Michael's dressed so fancy. It's like if you would see these three people together, everyone would think that why the hell is Michael with these two people?
Well, I mean, he does live in a rich house as well.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Franklin does too.
Well, later on, it's
later on.
But you know, even though he still dresses the way he doesn't like wear suits or anything. Even though you can put him in it.
I hate when the when you're driving a car and like you just leave it somewhere, and then when you come back, it like disappears off the entire map. We like spent almost 150 grand on Franklin's car one night. We left it somewhere, and then we went to a store and came back out, and it was vanished. And it would not show back up again. It wouldn't show back up again. I was like, oh my god, I swear to God, if the game glitched and we lost his car, we just spent 150,000 for no reason.
Speaking of GTA, I hear like GTA 6 is gonna be really like it's still like a long ways away, like 2020, 2021 release.
They're finishing what's that called?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, they're finishing that before they do anything with GTA 6, I think.
I can't wait for Red Dead 2. That's going to be amazing.
I don't even know they're even going to bring that to PC.
Yeah. I can't wait for Far Cry 5. I already pre-ordered it.
Far Cry 5. Oh, we have Far Cry 4. I like it.
Yeah, that's a fun game. I have that as well.
When's Far Cry 5 supposed to come out?
The 27th of this month. Oh, in a few days.
That's the day I returned from my trip.
Nice.
That's the day that The Last Jedi comes off the DVD and Blu-ray too.
Oh, nice. Dang it, I spent my money on the wrong thing.
My mom, she's planning on maybe retiring pretty soon. So she calls me up the other day and asks me, what's the best video game console to get? I'm like, well, if it's Nintendo, I would get a Switch. But the Switch doesn't have any like backwards compatible stuff right now. She's like, well, that sucks. Like, well, then I would get a PS4 with GTA 5.
I just realized we're now a gaming podcast.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that what we should have been from the start?
Yeah, these kind of topics are fine. They're allowed in the scope of the Java podcast.
But you know, we're supposed to be the Java podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
There's nothing much to talk about Java related today.
it's a slow news day.
Yeah, you get those kind of months.
Yeah.
We can talk about this. The Fantastic Beasts 2 trailer came out.
Ooh. Now we're a movie podcast.
When I think of the Java podcast, I think of media. We're talking about media stuff. A lot of it related to Java, but it can be anything media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Dumbledore's in it. Really young Dumbledore. Not played by whoever did him in Harry Potter, though.
Oh, okay.
Played by Jude Law.
Oh.
Well, because this is a younger Dumbledore.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
someone had to just go there. They were like one of those people that they can't just not say anything. They talk about the elephant in the room. They figured that the year that this new one is set in, it's the year that Voldemort's born. Voldemort turned bad. Oh no, Voldemort first met Dumbledore in the scene that they have in Harry Potter when he was 10.
Yeah.
He looks so much older than he does than how Jude Law is portraying him. So he's like, well, Dumbledore must have aged so much from running Hogwarts. He gained a lot of wrinkles and a lot of gray hair, apparently.
The stress of being headmaster.
Yeah. But it's people like that irk me. And it's like, well, okay, they can't use the same actor. What are they gonna do? It's like the Han Solo movie. They're not gonna use Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we can de-age him. We have the technology. just green screen CGI it all on his face. A younger version of him.
I really wish they would make a Jedi Knight movie with Kyle Katarn.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be.
But now they never will, I'm sure.
Well,
No,
considering how this current trilogy is going, Kyle Katarn never existed.
Yeah.
It's all considered legends now, so
Yep.
even our clans consider legends because they're in JKA.
Damn, even Disney has forsaken us.
People don't even know what JKA is anymore if you ask them.
Yeah.
The only time people will know what this game is when it's on sale on Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And right after a Star Wars movie comes out.
Yeah.
That's what I might have to do by the way, for Age of Empires 2. I might have to dish out $20 for a game I already have just to get the HD version on Steam.
Oh, no.
Speaking
That's
of-
why I liked Skyrim. I got the HD version for free, or the remaster.
I can still get the remastered version. I just won't because I don't think my computer can handle it. I tried it.
Yeah, mine can.
And it says
your
it can't
computer is
handle it.
potato.
That's true.
The original Age of Empires got re-released on the Microsoft Store, and you can't get that unless you have Windows 10.
Oh.
It requires operating
I still have
system
Windows
10. I have 8.1.
Oh no.
My brother asked me, why don't you have 10? And I'm like, because like older games like Jedi Academy, I won't be able to play on Windows 10 unless I like jump through hoops. And he's like, so you're staying in the Stone Age for one game.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Because like James Bond Nightfire won't play on new ones. I had to go through hoops for this one too. I had to get a patch online.
Oh wow.
That it's still, depending upon the level it loads, it'll crash. And they're fixing an NVIDIA graphics card compatibility problem right now. They might not even fix it because they might not even be around anymore.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
I just checked on the forums. Really isn't anything to really talk about.
Yeah.
Exactly. You go back to GTA 5. You know the guy that you smoke, you know what?
What? The guy that you smoke?
The guy that gives you we can't talk about it. I can't talk about it and say it specifically.
Yeah, I know.
The guy that makes like Michael and Trevor hallucinate things.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Trevor one, the clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
My fiance was so freaked out by it.
Oh, dude, I hate clowns so much.
I do too.
Freak me out.
The one time we were playing, we got Franklin to roll down a hill like really slowly after he got shot in the leg by a helicopter because it threw him off balance.
You know what the most fun thing to do is in that game in single player? Just camp on a train car while it's going around the map.
Yeah, I've done that. I use cheats and I do slow motion aiming and then explosive bullets. And while I was on a taco truck while I did it. I was aiming and I was like shooting at different things and like in slow motion and you watch the explosion happen.
Oh, nice.
And then I accidentally shot the taco truck because I was aiming too low and I blew myself up. I did that one time I was trying to rob a armored van too. I had the sticky bombs out. And I thought I aimed it to throw it, but Trevor laid it like right underneath himself. And then the cops pulled the gun out because they saw me do that. So I threw it at the armored van and I started running, but I was still too close when I blew it up and killed myself.
Oh no.
Like, instead of gaining $3,000, I just lost $5,000 in hospital bills.
We're going to approach 50 minutes in a while.
Oh wow.
Oh, we probably should end it then.
I will say that I will be gone for a week next week, and once I come back, Nightwing will resume hosting, and we've been doing like a every 2-week release schedule so far, but we're going to be returning to a every 3-week release schedule when I come back, to give Nightwing as much time in between episodes as possible for a break.
Yep.
Because he told me excuse me, every 2 weeks he wanted like a 2-week break, but I may as well give him like a 3-week break type of thing in between.
Oh, I thank you, DM, for letting me come on again.
Yes,
anytime. If anything, we want to have you on more this season as well.
Oh yeah.
We just have to...
school's going, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my good days. Or Wednesday before work.
Yeah, we just need to make sure the times are right, people can make it, and most importantly, Nightwing wants to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, I must break Nightwing.
But yeah, I'm only here hosting today because Nightwing has a break. He has basically a month break right now.
Yep.
I did this time before he actually asked me for one. He usually asks me for a break, but I'm like, may as well give him it right now. I don't know why, but like I'm getting like guck in my throat right now while I'm doing horrible time for this happening.
I am too.
We are a medical podcast!
We're not a medical podcast? Okay, Dr. I, what is your diagnosis?
It happens to me too. Yeah, it's if you talk for a certain amount of time without like drinking anything, your throat just gets dry and you can get like gunk in it.
Yeah, I don't have a drink with me. That's why. I knew I should have got in like some water or something before I did this. Alright, we're about 30 seconds into about 50 minutes. We don't need to go to an hour for this one. At this point, I don't need to become the master of the long podcast anymore. Nightwing has taken that title from me.
Yep.
right. Thank you everyone for listening.
If you're still listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the
You
same.
made it this far. Thank you. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Wait, you haven't slept yet?
No, I have. I'm just really tired.
Oh no. All
I'm
right.
going to do, I don't know what.
This episode will be released this Monday, so I only have a few days to edit this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I leave on Tuesday, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I can't
I mean,
I can't stretch it out any more than that.
this has been real, guys.
Unless of course you want me to release it while I'm like in Seattle. On like my phone or a tablet, just do it there.
Oh jeez.
No.
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 All right.
Just don't do that.
What? Don't do that.
Huh?
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Night when we'll return to hosting with probably 2 more new guests on the podcast, or it could be new guests, returning guests. Who knows? I have to figure out who's gonna be on it. I'm the one who puts the episodes together.
Yes.
Yes.
I will.
Goodbye.
Wow, you just talked right over me. I was about to add something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Save that for a few more seconds. I will say to those who have been on the podcast already as guests, we'll probably be coming to you in the future as well for being on the episodes again.
Yep.
All right.
We need to make fish.
What?
Goodbye.